Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aitza. I talk about books, fashion, hair, being black in Spain, personal finance, a whole bunch of other random stuff. And if you're not new here, thanks for coming back. And today I've got another book review. So this is a review for Such a Fun Age by Kiley Reid. Is that her name? Yeah, by Kiley Reid. It is not a romance. I mean, there is like a relationship in there. And there are sex scenes in there, but it's not a romance. It is about a young black woman who's 25, almost 26, yeah, because she's approaching getting kicked off her parents' insurance, which is a very American issue to have. And she is a babysitter. And the parents call her because there's an incident at their house and they need her to come during the nighttime. And so she's like, she leaves partying with her friends to go. And there's this incident that happens in the grocery store where there's an incident that happens in the grocery store and it like escalates and they think that she's kidnapped a little girl. And she calls and tells the dad to come, and the dad makes a big fuss about it. And there's a guy who approaches her and is like, hey, I got this on video in case you want to like go forward. And she's like, no, I don't, whatever. And he emails it to her and tells her that he deletes it, and then that's that. And then it goes back and forth between like the mom of the little girl that she babysits, who is a influencer, and the dad is a TV host in there in Philly. Yeah, they're in Philly. And they moved from New York to have like suburban life or not big city life and give the kids normalcy and a yard and all this. And so it goes back and forth between the two perspectives of the mom, Alex, and of the girl. Why am I blanking on her name? Amira, of Amira and Alex. And it's very interesting because it gives you the perspective. It like really shows you the importance of who the storyteller is in something, and how that can really affect how things are going and progressing, and just the power of narrative and who gets to tell their narrative, but also like exploring race and like, do I seem like I'm racist? I'm gonna learn these things about her, blah, 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 whatever, etc. And this is not spoiler free, just so you guys know. But in the book, we find out that Amira is dating Alex's teenage high school boyfriend, because she's dating a guy that's like 10 years older than her, and he's a white guy, and like that becomes a thing because she brings him to Thanksgiving dinner because she ends up getting snowed at home, and it becomes a thing. Like there's this tension, and they're both kind of like fighting for their relationship with her to win. And the mom was like, you don't know these things, and how he ruined my high school experience. And he's like, she was just a terrible person and very privileged, and she didn't know anything. So it's interesting how like they both have very different memories of the same year, same experience, same fallout events. And Amir has never dated a white guy before, and he has like issues around her being so much younger than him, and so that comes up a lot in their relationship and talking and stuff, which I think is really interesting and something that I could kind of relate to, but more so the fact that like a lot of the stuff that I was like, hell no, this would never happen. She's just like, giving him chances and worrying if it was all in her head and things like that. And she feels like she's the broke friend she was the broke friend, and all her friends, why does my eye look like that? Her friends were more advanced in their careers and like more financially stable than her. And she just kind of wanted her life to fall into place and get where she wanted it to be. Don't think I like this hair. Sorry guys, I did my twist and I'm looking at like how some of it didn't go the way I wanted it. too. But yeah, how just like, they're just on some BS, and that never would have flown for me. And they were definite red flags. Like, there is a part where he's telling a story and he uses the N-word and she kind of just dismisses it. And I'm like, girl, no. What is wrong with you? No. Like, no. It doesn't matter if it's a retelling of the story. It's never okay. Never okay, sis. And then, what else was it? There was something else that he said that was like a red flag. Oh yeah, he's always like, he's like the token white boy in his friend group. Which I'm always skeptical of. Because I'm like, is this a fetish thing? And looking at his previous dating history, it did kind of seem like a fetish thing. But also like, sir, no. Like, one hand, like, you get like, you don't have to do the labor and all that stuff. But on the other hand, like, no. And another topic that really showed up was classism and different class levels, and how like the mom, Alex, she kind of saw Amira as like someone who should get help and improve her life, and didn't really see her as an adult. And because of that, like she wanted to be her friend, but she also was like trying to kind of be like a mothering figure to her. And the tropes like, oh, like, poor little black girl, you need this white woman to come in and save you and give you all these tips and give you all these nice things and blah, 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 whatever, make your life better, to improve it. And those are some of the vibes that we got from her there. Sorry guys, I'm cold. According to Corona prevention, you're supposed to be drinking warm things. So here's to my warm tea and my honey. What else was going on in that book? It's just it's a lot. The book is a lot. It's like, it has like its highs and lows, and it drew me in from the beginning, which I really appreciate, because it's, like I said, it starts off with the race thing, and that's another thing that's like continuous, is like what to do with the video. Should the video be released? Do you still have it? Using it as publicity, be like, yeah, me, like, not me too. I guess kind of like Black Lives Matter is like women in general, women power, blah, blah, blah. Listen to me, I should be heard. Like, that's like a reoccurring thing, and if she should capitalize off of that. And her fear is like, she doesn't want that to be the world's image of her when she's looking for jobs and whatever. She didn't want to be portrayed as an angry black woman, while the white lady was like, oh, this is like female empowerment, blah, 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 blah. I definitely cut that too short. Female empowerment, blah, 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 blah. So I just think it's very, people are liking my TikTok video. I'll link it below. Very interesting that's what, like, everyone has different lived experiences. And so that's what's come across between the two of them. But I really, really enjoyed this book. I would say that the mom was my least favorite character, just because, like, she had like too much white saviorness going on, and she was just annoying. And you'll find out in the end that she's just a C word that I won't say on here, so my video doesn't get flagged. But she's a big C word, see you next Tuesday word, and I didn't like her. But yeah, I think you all should read it. I think it's a really good contemporary story that's very relevant, with a lot of different issues that are happening in terms of like job security, the social systems in the US, wages, interracial dating, forming friend groups in that weird transition period that you were in from like university to actually establishing your career, and like having a passion and a purpose in getting there. And that's something I could really relate to now, just because like I'm doing a job and I'm where I want to be geographically, but not career-wise. And I know what I need to do to get there, but where she didn't know what she wanted to do at all, which, poor baby. But that's definitely real, and something that a lot of my friends have experienced and been like, oh, like we're just here, like making good money or making some money, got health insurance, but that's it. Yeah, I think you guys should read it. And wash your hands and stay safe. I'll see you next time. Bye.